So door, let us see this door tool today. So the shortcut command for door is DR. If you type DR in the keyboard, then immediately we will get this door tool activated, and we will get the modify tools here activated. Next, look at this. As we have seen earlier for this wall, similarly for this, for any component, once after activating the tool, we have to check out the properties palette. Okay, we have to check out the properties palette. So in the properties palette for the door as well, if we click on this stripe selector, here you can find few default standard door sizes. These are the standard door sizes: 762 by 2032 mm. Yes, 762 resembles the width of the door and 2032 mm represents the height of the door. Okay, so here we have some standard heights of the doors. Okay, different types of the doors. So if you want to place it, select the one. For suppose I'm just placing this 915 by 2134 mm door. Okay, of size. So I have chosen it. Next is in the sill height. Next we have to specify the sill height. So for suppose if we want to place the door at 100 mm, okay, the sill height is 100 mm from the floor, then you can specify that sill height here, okay, in this particular box. So without sill height, I'm just placing the door here. Okay, so if you take your cursor in the drawing area, if you place it exactly just nearer to the wall, okay, then you will get your cursor will be in assigning mode. If you take your cursor apart from it, then it will be in invalid symbol. Okay, don't get confused. Many of you will get confused that as you open this door and if you keep anywhere here, so it is showing this invalid symbol. Okay, nothing to worry. Take the cursor closer to the wall, then it will comes to assigning mode and the door will be visible to us. Look at this. We have not yet placed as a door. We have just placed our cursor nearest to the door. Okay, and if you see here, if I take my cursor a little bit upwards, the door opening is upward side. Okay, if I take my cursor downwards, then it is downwards. Someone's mic is on. Okay, so now if I take my cursor a little bit downwards, then the door position will be towards inside. Okay, so likewise we have to adjust this one. Okay, and as well you can see the dimensions. Okay, dimensions from the walls. Here from this wall it is showing the dimension nothing but it is at 700 mm. Okay, from this wall, if you want to place it at 1000 mm from the wall, you can place it like this. Okay, you can adjust your cursor and you can place it. Okay, so for suppose I just want to flip the direction. Okay, so now opening is downwards in clockwise direction, but I require the door in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, anti-clockwise direction, door opening anti-clockwise direction. Look at this. Okay, so how can we do that? Just simple, you need to press spacebar in the keyboard. Okay, if you press the spacebar in the keyboard, then automatically it will flip the direction of opening. Okay, once again I'm repeating, I'm flipping it once again. Look at this. Now it is clockwise, the opening is in clockwise. Now if I flip it, it is in anti-clockwise. Okay, and even for the upside also we can do the same thing likewise. Okay, so we can place it with a single click. Okay, I have placed it with a single click. So you need to just perform a single click there. So let me flip the door so that it will attach us to the wall. Okay, towards the wall, door opening towards the wall face, and it is for the hinge. I'm just taking 100 mm apart from the wall. Okay, and I'm just placing it with a single click. You can place it. Okay, so for suppose I have placed the door. Okay, I have placed the door. Now I just want to change its opening side. Okay, I want to make the opening outside. Okay, door opening outside. So how to flip that now? So we can change the orientation of the door even after placing as well. Okay, let us see how to change it. So first thing is you need to select the door, and as you select the door, you can find the controlling arrows. These are the controlling arrows which will adjust the orientation of the door. Okay, so I just want the opening in the outside, right? So it is vertical axis. Okay, here vertical arrows performs that particular activity. Okay, and if you want to flip this direction opening, okay, towards right side or left side, you can make use of these horizontal arrows. Okay, for up and down the vertical arrows, for right and left we have to make use of this horizontal arrows. Okay, This is how we can flip the orientation of a door even after placing. Okay, so even after placing also we can adjust the placement of the door. For suppose if you want to place this door at 500 apart from this wall, okay, 500 apart from this wall. So as you select the door, you will get the dimensions here, dimensions which will notates the position of this particular door. Okay, so you just have to click in on that particular dimension. Okay, directly click on the dimension, then it will come to editable mode. Now we can change it. Okay, so automatically it will changes its position according to the value which we will give. Okay, the same thing for this as well. If you want to flip it, you can do like this. Okay, for suppose if you want to change the size, okay, this is my, for suppose this is my main door, so I have taken some higher size. Okay, this is my internal doors. Okay, I just want to make it little bit lower sizes. Okay, in that cases what we have to do means by mistake, and by mistake I have placed the door here which is of different size. Now I would like to change its size. Okay, without any alteration I would like to change its size. Let us see how. So first thing is you need to select the object. Okay, so as you select the object, you will get the properties related to that particular object in the properties palette. Okay, so look at this. This door is of 915 by 2134. So now I would like to change it. So from the type selector, if you click on this, you will get a drop down list. So in this you can change. Let me change it to, so 915 by 2032. Okay, I'm changing here height. So now it will be changed. Look at this. This is the 915 by 2032 door. Let us change the width as well. So this is 864. Okay, so if you want to adjust this distance, you can adjust this distance from here. Okay, like this. Is it clear, everyone? Placement of door and alignment, orientation changing, everything. Is it clear about this? Okay, so let's see the next one. Next topic. Next topic is, so in the door, let me activate the door through keyboard. Okay, so in the doors here I have only some basic door sizes. Okay, I have only some basic things, basic elements, but I require some advanced one. Okay, some advanced type of doors. Okay, in such cases here in Revit architecture we have an excellent feature that is of load families. Okay, so in the very first class we have seen that we have different types of, three types of families, that is system families, loadable families, and in place families, right? So loadable families, so these are some system which are present in inbuilt. Okay, this walls and everything are nothing but system families. Okay, so these doors, in the doors again we have loadable elements. Okay, loadable elements that we can get through load family option in the ribbon. Okay, in the ribbon you can find load family option. Okay, just click on this load family option, then you will be redirected directly to a page, this locations. So this, all these files will get while installation. Okay, so while installation of the software itself, it will extract all these components by default. For some of you people, this templates as well are missing, and so this families, load families will also get missing. So this is due to improper installation and due to if the subsystem doesn't support. Okay, in such cases we will miss some files. Okay, so but when we are installing directly from the website, okay, with high speed internet, okay, if you download the software directly from the website with its internet, so automatically it will get all these libraries. Okay, all the templates and libraries inbuilt. Okay, nothing to worry about that. Okay, in this I'm choosing according to India. Let's go. Okay, so in English you can find, in English or in India you can find the folders. Okay, so in these folders you can see there are so many components like annotations, boundary conditions, cable tray, columns, conduits. Okay, so but I require the element door. Okay, the family door family. So open the door folder. Okay, as you open the door folder, here you can see different types of doors. Okay, these are commercial doors, hardware of the doors, and residential doors, curtain wall doors. Okay, shutters. These are the shutters. Okay, and these are wooden doors. So let us go with these residential doors. So in the residential doors, so for many of you, the list will be like this. Okay, for many of you, the visibility will be like this. Okay, change the visibility to thumbnail so that you can able to see its shape as well. Okay, shape of the door, which will help us to identify the door. Okay, so here in this, these are some advanced doors which are present inbuilt in the software itself. Okay, which are these are built inbuilt. Okay, these are inbuilt in the software on itself. So this will get along the installation. Okay, so in this, let us choose the door. I'm choosing this kind of door. Okay, main door exterior, double opening. Okay, so select the one which is required and then click on open. So if you have observed here, the supported file this family is .rfa. Here the file extension for this family file is .rfa. Okay, the file extension for, as we have seen earlier, the file extensions for family files is .rfa, for project file is .rvt. Okay, these are all nothing but the family files. Okay, select the door required to you and then click on open. So look at this. So it has popped up one more window. We have got one more window. In this, we can see some various sizes of the doors of the same type. Okay, this is of same type, but it has some sizes depending upon its width and height. We have different types here. Okay, so look at this is here 1500 by 2000. It's nothing but its width is 1500 mm and its height is 2 meters. Okay, so likewise, we have various sizes here. We have to choose the one which is required to be loaded in the project. Okay, I just choose this 1500 by 2400. Okay, select this one and then click on OK. Here you can select one or more. Okay, if you want to select more, you just have to hold control and you have to click. Okay, one or more types you can select here. Hold control and you can select those and then click on OK to load it into the project. Okay, so look at this in the type selector. Now we have got that type. So earlier we just have single flush doors, but now we are having M door exterior. Okay, this as well since we have loaded it. So once it is loaded, then it will be present in the project only, in this project only. Okay, only in this file you can get this loaded families, not in the other new file. Okay, you won't get this loaded door families in other new file. So if you want to get that again there, then you definitely have to load it once again. Okay, in that particular project. So newly freshly you have to load it there once again. Okay, only these are up to this, these are limited up to this project only. Okay, now let me choose here this particular door. Okay, that is the 1.5 meter by 2.4 meter. Okay, I've chosen it. So let me place it here. Okay, so for this also, to adjust the openings, you just slightly move your cursor upside, then the opening will be outside. If you slightly move the cursor inside, then it will be inside. Okay, so by looking at the dimensions at the bottom, we can adjust the placement of the door. Okay, let me place it here. Okay, even we can flip it after placing the same control vertices will present control arrows. By using those, we can flip its direction. Okay, now let us see how this doors will appear in the 3D view. Okay, we have placed in the plan view, it is okay, it is showing us a 2D notation, but let us see it in 3D view. Okay, so as usual, to activate the 3D view, we can activate through this quick access toolbar, and as well we can activate it through this project browser. Okay, sorry, project browser. Here you can find 3D views option. So here you can see the 3D view of 3D. Click on this 3D. Okay, look at this. These are the doors. Okay, these are the doors. This is a flush door, and this is the one which we have loaded. That is double door from the load family. Okay, so as we have not given any sill height, so it has placed exactly at the bottom. Okay, if you specify sill height, okay, then it will place at certain height. Okay, that is the difference, whether if we give or not give the sill height. Okay, it will exactly place at the bottom of the wall if you want to specify the sill height exactly at the level. Okay, at the starting point of the level. You can observe here the host will be the level. Okay, level 1. Okay, what is the level 1 here? So this is the bottom level will be the level 1. Okay, so this will be the host, the reference point for the placement of the door. Okay, so here let